Hello. Welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we have a great community because of you. Thank you. Because of you right there. If you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there, and you can pick and choose. Or I do recommend changing the speed of the video so that you can watch it back on like 1.25. I do that quite a bit with videos. So I'm just making, right now I'm just pulling up questions so I can see them. Making sure I have the latest and greatest everything organized. And I apologize for how late I am today. Just technical issues sometimes just beat me up. So anyway, Lucky Girl, I am so sorry about your kitty. I'm so sorry. And I just looked at my email, but I don't, you said you wanted me to show a picture, but I'm afraid I don't see, I just checked the email. I don't see anything. Sorry, I just don't see anything. So, and I feel like in general, we are miscommunicating, you and I. So it must be something astrological. But I'm so sorry. Hopefully the kitty will be okay. All right, let's jump into questions. 2 minutes in, Artemis had a question. So let's just start here and work our way through. And I'm feeling like I should use the Housewives deck, which is right here. Sorry, bad noise. Where are you, Housewives deck? You are right here. Ding. There we go. Meant to be. Okay. Kathy Lamson, isn't tech wonderful? Isn't it just? But then again, it allows me to do this with you every day, so. Okay. Oh, the old email from Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so make this 2:45. Okay, so word on the street is Tucker's son Buckley was at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. I want to say he's an intern for Jordan. Is that? If true, could that be the reason McCarthy is handing over all of the security footage? Could there be, could there be something other than just McCarthy wanting to pull a Bill Barr and hide the things that he doesn't think should be shown and give it to somebody who will show the things that they want seen? Or is there something to do with Buckley involved? Okay, let's see. Let's see here. 2 of Cups. All right, that's just a partnership. Hierophant. So that's the government, McCarthy giving that government information to Tucker. 6 of Wands. Ooh, doesn't it look pretty? Isn't it clean? Cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. So everyone can see how clean it is. I think this is the 9 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Justice. And the Ace of Cups. Well, this is what he's trying to do. This is what McCarthy's tried to do. But the reality is going to come out. The Justice card is here. The being able to pick out the parts. And this is the right pieces getting out, and which we've seen a lot of them already, but not all. But this Ace of Cups down here is once everyone has access to that material, because it's not just going to stay with Tucker. Then there'll be a new start of looking at what's there, what's, what more we can learn. So. Well, see, Torino, I understand what you're saying. That you say dried food can cause real problems. I wish I had an option with Alfie, but he literally will not eat anything that isn't dry. I think he had really bad experiences before I got him, because we have tried everything, and he will starve himself rather than eat anything remotely wet. It's very sad. Anyway, so Lisa says, "What is McCarthy trying to do? Protect Buckley Carlson?" I'm not getting anything here about Buckley. The sun. Oh, illuminating. Or not. 10 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. This is just political. I'm just getting political. I don't, unless you've heard something different. I mean, this Knight of Pentacles, this feels just like the people at Fox who are willing to go through 8 bazillion hours of chaos, because all of the cameras have all of that footage, and it's just 41,000 hours of footage. Wasn't that what they said? That's a thing. The 3 of Pentacles. This can be the plan, but that plan can go awry. That plan can, if she hits the wrong thing, this whole thing comes crashing down. But boy, they're putting a lot of effort into it. So that's all I'm getting on that, I'm afraid. All right, at 8 minutes in, and don't forget, this evening is the monthly Patreon Tarot Social. Everyone who is a patron is going to be welcome to be on screen, and we'll all have a chat. And I'll have my cards, but we'll have a chat. So, Judge Michael Luttig, a former Pence advisor, has warned Mike Pence about not testifying to the grand jury. What is Pence hiding? I'm sorry, Lady Eva. I've been looking at the schedule too, trying to figure out if there's some way I can do it earlier in the day, or it's just really hard because of my schedule. Because I do things at noon, or I can do things at 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a social on here one day. Invite you lovely people to come on, as long as I recognize you. As long as you're a regular contributor. We'll see. All right, Michael Luttig, a former Pence advisor, has warned Mike Pence about not testifying to the grand jury. What is Pence hiding? The world. I think his political career's pretty much. I mean, maybe he could go be a mayor somewhere, dog catcher, but thank you, Lady Eva. 5 of Swords. Hanged Man. 8 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. he doesn't want to risk alienating Trump supporters. That's what I've got here. But all the evidence is there. We've seen a lot of it already. And between the hanged man here and the Nine of Wands here, how many times do I have to say it? Mike Pence, they tried to kill you. But he doesn't want to alienate them. I can't with that guy. I can't. Lady Eva says his political career is a briquette. I think you're right there. Lois says Pence appears to be struggling mentally, trying to present as normal. Pence. Ten of Pentacles. You've already reached the pinnacle of your career. Hanged man. Four of Swords. Nine of Swords. Dude. This is about Pence himself. You've reached the pinnacle of your career. They tried to hang you. This isn't a metaphor. Hello. This is legislatively quiet as a tomb. And that is worry. Real, can't sleep kind of worry. I don't know. Oh, Lucky Girl, I think all of your good thoughts and prayers are helping my kitty Tango. I just got a merp out of her and she rubbed against the furniture too. Oh, the good kitty. Oh, good kitties. He's a good kitty. All right. That's 12:45. 12:45. Why has there been, Roxy was asking, why has there been little emphasis on the treasonous part of Trump's crimes? I imagine it has to do with the legal definition of treason, which is very specific. But I hear you. And hopefully sedition, things like that, that's a perfectly valid legal argument, and hopefully Jack Smith is looking at it. So why is nobody saying hello? Treason. Oh, 2 cards at the end. 6 of Pentacles. Take your pick. It's a smorgasbord. When it comes to, is it Borg? Smorgasbord? Smorgasbord? Borg. I think it's a Borg. I can't remember. It's not a word I use very often. You take your pick. Oh, I'll have some of this and some of that. Oh, I've done that crime and that crime and that crime and that crime. And ooh, what about these? Oh, that, I could go after that. 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 Yeah. Okay. Justice right up front. It is right there. It's not at the end anymore. It's right in front of us, right in front of Trump. Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Swords, hemmed in. 7 of Wands, and then 2 cards at the end. The 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This feels like a panic, looking around, trying to find a way out, is what that feels like. But Justice, the major arcana, is right at the front. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. So Justice, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, being legally hemmed in, fight back as best he can. It's not going to go well. He's panicking down here. Just regular old justice is coming for him. It may be because of the legal definition of treason, but we know what he did. We know what he did. Okay, and Vicky K had a question. Very interesting. I mean, they're all good questions. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for giving me your questions. Vicky K had a question, which was at 16 minutes in. You said that from 2016, most readers saw 45 resigning. Why was that? Was he actually planning to resign, or were readers picking up on everyone's wishes for him to go, maybe? I've wondered about this myself. Hello, Valerie. Okay. So why were readers picking up on Trump going, leaving office before his term was up? Just wishful thinking on our parts? Sorry. I had breakfast. Knight of Pentacles. Well, it is the Republicans who kept him in power. Six of Wands. Clean up on aisle everything. Hanged Man. Three of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Lovers. You know, I'm not a precious reader. I don't think, oh, you know, I'm always right. You know how many times I've said, no, nobody who does this is always right. We're reading the collective energy to the best of our ability. And I am as special as you are. You are as special as I am. I am not above you. No. So if I was getting here that Seven of Cups, illusion, you know, that we were just eluding ourselves, I'd be like, okay. If you sat down and argued with me well, this is what's really, it's coming out of your subconscious. Okay. I think my subconscious is reading also one of the points of input is information from like a collective energy, but those are my beliefs, and I'm not trying to convert anybody or convince anybody. So this is a cleanup on aisle everything. My gosh, the celebration we would have had. He was impeached twice, but he had unprecedented protection from Republicans. It was every time Trump got near the cliff, which he did all the time, these Republicans, if it was Sessions or Barr or people in Congress, you know, either it was Mitch McConnell, it was anybody along the way, they grabbed him by the back of his collar and pulled him back from the edge. He would have gone over and over and over and over, but it was these guys pulled him back every time, over and over and over. So why were we getting that he was leaving? That's all this is saying. But we know he was protected. And if, you know, we were all wrong, then we were all wrong. Betty said they hid lots of stuff. Yes. Yes. So this is McConnell. Yes. Kathy Lamson says, it's hard for me to understand why they work so hard to protect him. Oh, yeah. Wheezy Squeezebox is saying, and no shame. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they organized everything. Every last little thing. Justice. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands. And it's like McConnell said, oh, well, we're not going to do anything, but but law enforcement, they'll do something. And that's what we're still waiting for. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know how that answers the question, why we were getting something so different. But what it's telling me is he was going off that cliff over and over and over. And every time a different Republican grabbed him, pulled him back, grabbed him, pulled him back, grabbed him, pulled him back. That's all I've got. No, besides this mob. All right. That's all the information I've got at the moment on that. So sorry, I don't have a better answer. Vicky says, thank you for reading on that. Oh, I'm like I said, your questions are important to me. Yeah, shower flower cleanup on aisle 45. Oh, thank you, lucky girl. Okay, at 22 minutes in. Mike Pence is continuing to try to publicly cleave himself from Donald Trump. Will he ever achieve that? Will he ever hold office again? Well, I think I sort of answered that earlier, but the quote here is, quote, I think the times call for different leadership. I'm confident we'll have better choices than my old running mate. All right, let's take a step back. Pence. Personally, I mean, to each their own, but I don't think I'd want my husband calling me mother. That's just me. I mean, unless that's something they're into. No shame. No shame, but somehow I doubt it. All right, Pence, your political future. You get 3 cards because, dude, you're done. The Star. Oh, you wish. Oh, you wish, you wish, you wish. The Emperor. 3 of Pentacles. That's the plan. 6 of Wands. Oh, the victory, the far right victory. But these are the right cards, but there's no energy behind them. The Star to be president. That's the plan. And this will be the far right victory. But that's the Emperor, the president. That's not Pence. He's not, like, that's the plan, but he's not really here. And it's not the other way around. Now, if it was the Star, and then we had the plan, we had the far right victory, we had the Emperor, then I'd say, holy buckets, does he have a shot? But it's not in that order. Texas, I would never call anyone mother either. Still want America to be as prosperous as possible with fair distribution of wealth, but everything in its time. And I would never call someone mother either. Shortflex says, I wouldn't want to be my husband's mother. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, Cat Shepherd said, yes, it's a fairly common middle-class endearment. My dad called my mom mother. Really? My dad never called my mom mother. But to each their own. To each their own. Okay, 2530. CC Ryder had a question. 2530. How are the prosecutors on Jack Smith's team doing? Are they weary? Are they energized? I was picking up yesterday that he's doing well, but he's tired. You know, you can understand. So, Jack Smith, your prosecutors on your team, how you guys doing? And by guys, I mean men and women, and people who are non-binary, and everybody. Well, it feels like they were all because a lot of these people were already doing these jobs, and a lot of them were already working really hard. They do actually feel like, you know, you can't help but be around someone like Jack Smith and what he was doing without kind of upping your game a little. But on the whole, it feels like they're all pretty hard-nosed, go-get-'em kind of people in the first place. 8 of Swords. So, but the card for the reading is legally hemmed in. I wonder if it's because Garland wouldn't give things a go-ahead. And Hardink says, my husband calls me the boss. Oh, that's different. Betty says, my hubby calls me honey. Oh, that's sweet. That's my favorite. Rosie says, my dad called my mom babe. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, Page of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. They're dealing with bullies. They're dealing with an overload of information, but they're getting there. They're putting everything together in a very positive way for the future. In the past, though, I am getting that somehow they were hemmed in. I'm not entirely sure what that is. So, see, I was doing so well, but my stomach's just going to keep growling. I have to grab something. Be right back. I'm so sorry. Oh, I apologize. Okay. As I said, maybe being hemmed in, it means having to stay within the confines of law and evidence. I definitely got that feeling. But at the same time, I mean, that would be normal. But we'll get there. They're working hard. Linda Johnson says Garland is going to sit before the Judiciary Committee this coming week. Joy. Judiciary Committee, House or Senate? Which one is it? If it's House, or even if it's Senate. Man. Okay. 30 minutes in, Dr. Nancy had a question. Dr. Nancy living co-creatively. What will happen if the January 6th committee videos in Tucker's hands? Thank you, Kep. Thank you. Oh, Tucker. Senate. Okay, be a little better, but ugh. Over at Fox, what is Tucker? What is Tuckums going to do with the? Oh, look, it's a card of a bully, and it's air sign. Swords is air sign, which would be broadcasting. Bully. 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. 3 of Pentacles, so the plan, the star. All right, this is the deluge. This is the card of a lot. So this is the deluge of information, everything that happened. Knight of Swords. This is, in this deck, it's the bad boy. You can see the women in the background just kind of swooning. Queen of Wands, this would be the whole group on the far right. This is the Republican or Republican-leaning plan, and there's the star, which would be Tucker. They're going to try to make the right look good. They're going to search for anything they can say is, oh, they said this was bad. See, it wasn't. Are they going to successfully change the narrative? Thank you, Gerardo. Thank you. Are they going to successfully? I should type. Well, that's the same question. Okay. And it says, love, love, love those cards. So vintage. It's the Housewives Tarot deck. It's really good. Aspie Third, I said, make the right look good. Thanks, Autumn. I really needed that laugh. Well, will Tuckums be successful in his reframing of January 6th? Eight of Swords. Legally hemmed in. The lawyers over at Fox are looking very carefully, because if they put out too much information, if Fox puts out too much information, because if you put out everything, you would open up a ton of security information, and you would make it much easier for this to happen again, and for them, anybody attacking the Capitol, to actually get to legislators and important specific people. The lawyers are hovering on getting that. Knight of Pentacles, World, Chariot, 3 of Wands, Judgment. Okay, so this is him and his people, they're trying to change the narrative. World, Chariot. It feels like it's kind of a done deal, though. 3 of Wands. Trying to put this out there. Will this work? Will this work? This feels like he's going to be a laughingstock. This is the guy standing there with the 3 wands, and he's looking out at the water, waiting for a ship to come in. Like, okay, are they buying it? Is it working? And he's waiting, and there's judgment coming, and it's not nice. This feels like he is a laughingstock for what he puts out. Yeah, that will be a busy day on Twitter. There will be many comments. Well, good. Because he shouldn't get away with that garbage. All right. So, not reading on MTG today. Yay. But I get to read on one of my least favorite people in politics, Tulsi Gabbard. At 5:30. Ugh. Come on. Fox News contributor and Carson Sinema BFF Tulsi Gabbard went on the network and publicly compared Biden to Hitler. Not kidding, not exaggerating. Her reasoning is that Biden nominating a black female Supreme Court justice, it would be using genetics for qualification. And that is no different from Hitler's championing people based on race. Nice try. Swing and a miss, moron. Apparently, even the person, like the interviewer, the person there was like, huh? The question here was, is she serious? I'm not going to bother with that. It's okay. The future of Tulsi Gabbard, because I want to read on, I want to keep reading on this woman about as much as I want Michelle Bachmann to return to politics. Because every day I don't read on Michelle Bachmann is a glorious day. See, Torino says, I can't. I know. Eight of Cups. Oh, she's working, trying to. Anyone who believes she's, if you think of the sheep are Democrats and the wolves are far-right Republicans, anyone who's thinking she's a sheep in any way, shape, or form, she is a wolf in sheep's clothing, which is kind of what annoys me about it, because it's, oh, see, I'm a moderate. Bullpucky. Nine of Swords. Oh, sleepless nights. Three of Swords. Three of Cups. World. Empress. That doesn't feel good for her, actually. That's not, that Empress isn't her. This is sleepless nights, swords through the heart. This is Democrats being happier in the middle. This is the World card, which is the end of the chapter, end of the book, end of, and this is Empress. And you don't get this Empress here after this end unless this is America. Being like, yes, Anne Harding, she's a jackal. Yes. Something's not good. This kind of feels like her being fired, or there's bad stuff here. She's her talk is going to get her into trouble. I don't know that it's this, but there's something there. It's not good for her. Maybe a quick look. Yeah, okay. Seven of Pentacles. This feels like you've had your harvest. Because there's some people, they'll talk in life about how you have times of sowing, you have times of growing, you have times of harvesting. It feels like she's already you've just had your time of harvesting. You've got to go back and start growing. You have to sow things again. Excuse me. It's like you've already had your harvest. 4 of Cups, Judgment, and the 5 of Wands. This is not good, and this is having to go back and redo your image, redo your. What this is saying is, don't continue doing what you're doing. Do not continue saying the things you're saying. This is a waste of your time. This will hurt you. You need to start planting some seeds rather than thinking you can rest on your laurels or do exactly what you've done before. You've already harvested. Nil point. Judgment. Not good. Not good for her. Ay. Okay. Susan had a question about Tennessee. Was it yesterday, day before? We're reading on Tennessee. 4130. 4130. Okay. Will the horrible policies and laws passed in Tennessee be reversed and political corruption be exposed? Well, Susan, I'm wondering what you're hoping for here, because Rose Blue, good luck with your grocery list. Tennessee, will the horrible policies and laws passed in Tennessee be reversed and political corruption be exposed? Please. Knight of Cups. All right, there's hope. There's hope. High Priestess. 10 of Pentacles. Justice. 6 of Swords. Knight of Cups. People are definitely going to keep fighting against it. That's good. That's good. The secrets, the dynasty, this is the status quo. But there's justice in the middle, of rebalancing. 6 of Swords. Knight of Cups is someone fighting for what's right. This is, I think it's not going so well for the status quo. And then 9 of Cups with that's card for the reading, with the Knight of Cups here. With the Justice card in the middle. It doesn't feel overwhelming, but it feels like the people on the left who care about the state are going to keep fighting, and they will make progress. And there is a chance at justice. I think we need to temper our expectations just a little, but there's definitely some good energy there, and I'm all for it. Yeah. Dr. Nancy, yes, that is the best way to put that, Tulsi Gabbard. Diversity is not eugenics. Okay. SB Third, my screen isn't large enough. Was that first card Mrs. Butterworth? Kind of, yeah. It's handy. Hang on. The High Priestess. I don't know where I put her. Hold on, hold please, because it's fantastic. This whole deck's fantastic. And the link will be in the description box. There's Judgment. Black edges are the Strength. Chariot. Devil. Star. Moon. Hermit. Justice. Priestess. There it is. Okay. The Major Arcana in this deck is amazing. This is the High Priestess. Secret syrup. The mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. With grade A butter. I guess they put butter in the syrup. That and the death card is mayonnaise. Oops, so I get this to focus. Everything expires. And the devil card. Temptation. Big devil's food cake, drinking, pills, cigarettes. There's a TV dinner. Is that Swanson? It doesn't say that, but it's obviously based on Swanson. Yeah. Temptation. So, all right. Peanut butter. Yeah, I don't know. Calories? Who knows? They thought about things differently back in the 50s. They would have assumed I would, since I'm vegan, they would have assumed I would die from malnutrition. It's a great deck. Okay, I got a couple more questions. Betty had a question at 46:45. 46:45. Betty was asking, was that really Putin speaking at the rally, or was it a double? One where some people were falling asleep. Oh, they had to sit there for hours in a warm room, just sitting. Yes, Valerie, Swanson is Tucker's family's business. Yeah, which is why I find it amusing that there's something very much like a Swanson TV dinner on the devil card. Anyway, was that really Putin? Oh man. Ugh. M. Kelpie says Tucker's stepmom sold Swanson to Campbell's. Yeah. Temperance. High Priestess. King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. They it was him, but they shot him up full of B vitamins and painkillers, and I wonder if they, as soon as he was done with the speech, he like walked out and just like laid down on a stretcher, and they took him somewhere. So no, it says we can temper the conspiracies on this. He is definitely trying to hide how sick he is. King of Pentacles, he needs to appear strong in some way, but this is actually money. I think he's very concerned about internal problems, maybe oligarchs turning against him, the people turning against him because they can't get their cash out of ATMs. And this is him just being, this is medical care, and just pour it on. It was him, but it okay. Mitch McConnell. I'd say it's odd that I agree with him on something, but somehow I just don't trust him. But what he is saying, for what it's worth, Mitch McConnell is telling the U.S. to wake up to the threat of Russia on the Ukraine war anniversary. Will he be able to convince anyone in his party? Mitch McConnell. Will you be able to convince any of those people you've been radicalizing for your own power for years now? Ace of Swords. You think the Sword of Truth is going to work now? Are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you smoking something? Five of Swords. Insult to injury. Devil. King of Cups. World. Eight of Pentacles. This is Republicans working. This is the World card. That's the Democrat, specifically Biden, whom McConnell actually trusts Biden. McConnell's known Biden for a long time and knows that when Biden gives his word, you can trust it. So unlike McConnell himself. This is the everything he's been pushing all along. Insult to injury, the devil, corruption, stupidity. He'll be able to convince them if he can somehow convince them that there's some benefit to them. Right now, it's a lot of them are just anything that Biden's for, we're against. And McConnell, a lot of this is your own fault. As you sow, so shall ye reap. Anyway. And that's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is 1:16 p.m. here in Chicago. In 3:30 Chicago time, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel to do Creative Sprints. You're always welcome. This evening from 8 to 10 p.m. is the Patreon Tarot Social. So do come along and consider becoming a patron. It's not super expensive. I don't have super expensive tiers or anything. But I understand some of you can't. A thumbs up, a subscribing, that kind of thing helps immensely. So I appreciate if you can do that. And then other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow because I'm here 365 days of the year. Yes. All right. So hang in there. All right. You're not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There are. All right. Take care. And I'll see you here tomorrow.